boxing on hold temporarily. Teofimo said he is now weighing around 160 pounds. Before the Lomachenko fight, we got to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Before I get started, shameless plug. Right now, we're pushing the ESPN Plus bundle. That includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. Get all three apps for $12.99 a month. I personally have all three, and it might just help you during this quarantine. Everyone's on lockdown. Some people with inessential jobs have to stay home, and you might have a chance to clean, organize, and catch up on some content. So it's a great way for that. ESPN Plus pay-per-view, they're probably going to do UFC 249 according to Dana White on an island. More information coming as soon as I get the word from Disney. Now, it does help the channel. Appreciate you guys that have clicked on the link. Let's keep it going and click on that link. Now, ESPN, they said after he's dealt with all that he's dealt with, Teofimo won't have a problem making weight. So I'm like, well, okay, what is this about? April 6th says if boxing has been enjoying a renaissance, it was epitomized by the prospect of Lomachenko versus Teofimo Jr. fighting for a truly unified title, all four lightweight belts, May 30th. Now, you remember I did this is obviously before the pandemic, Rona, cautions and quarantines. But I told you, I said my source said that May 30th was the date. And after everything was on lockdown, it was later revealed that that actually was the date. So my source was correct. Everything was on target to happen May 30th. So Ego rumor mill proving to be true. So that's just something to note. Obviously, it's not happening May 30th for obvious reasons. It says, no, it wasn't yet signed, nor does Lomachenko designation as WBC franchise champion, as opposed to champion in recess, whatever that means, merit any discussion here. It's enough to know that unlike other prospective fights, Tyson Fury, Joshua, Errol, Crawford, or I'm not going to read this whole thing. Let me get to the part. I don't want to bore y'all with this long diatribe. On March 16th, the young fighter made a decision to basically move. It says, while Lopez has one punch power, he also has asthma. Quote, I can't get COVID. Even if I recover, I would scar my lungs permanently. That would affect my career. So, I think he left New York and he's in Arkansas or something. I don't know who lives in Arkansas or if he got a home there or whatever. Or unconceivably, anything conceivable at this point ended. So he rented a Chrysler minivan, filled it with his newlywed bride, Cynthia, her misgivings at leaving her Brooklyn apartment, their 3 dogs, and a haul of paper towels, bottled water, disinfectant wipes, and frozen bread. In about 17 hours, they arrive in Jonesboro, Arkansas, at the home of his in-laws. Okay, so she has family from there. Teo was exhausted. He had pinched a nerve in his back and hadn't been able to work out in a while. But in such less densely populated surroundings, at least he felt safer, right? He didn't think about dying. There really wasn't time for that. Oh, this home was affected by a tornado. Damn. Wow, let me get to the point. Okay, right here. Lopez hadn't been able to work out in weeks thanks to an aforementioned pinched nerve. Social distancing didn't help much either. Not if you're accustomed to working in a boxing gym. But now Lopez has had time to take some inventory of himself and the situation. His brother-in-law had a treadmill and a weight set. There was a heavy bag in his garage. Time to get back to work. But he's 160 pounds, 25 pounds over the lightweight limit and the most he's ever been. Going back a year, Lopez said that the only thing that could prevent a showdown with Lomachenko was weight. He was already bursting, ready to go to 140. He says, of course, so this is how the great fight wouldn't happen. No one knows when boxing will return. When it finally does, it was difficult to imagine Lopez still at 35. Quote, no, I'll make it, he says quietly. The fight is going to happen. As long as we have adequate time to prepare, I don't foresee it being a problem, says his nutritionist. Teofimo matured so much as a man and a fighter. He knows he's responsible for himself and his wife. He knows how to buckle down. He knows the script he has to follow. As a team, we could do it. So that's the big reveal. You know, I'll put the link in the description so you can hear about him moving to Arkansas and the tornado and, you know, the additional detail. My issue, you know, I'm glad he's safe. Him and his family is safe. But this is the fight I was looking forward to, and I'm not trying to be selfish. I do want everyone to be healthy and come through this. But as far as the boxing, you know, the boxing commentary, I was really looking forward to this fight. I don't like hearing that he weighs 160. I understand they said he had a pinched nerve and he's moving, and they dealt with the tornado, things like that. But I don't like that. He's a very young person, and you got to keep your weight in check. You know, you got to keep your weight in check. He was already talking about, hey, he has to hurry up and fight Lomachenko, you know, soon. Otherwise, he's going to 140 if he can't get it. And then it looks like it was very close. And then now, you know, they're saying he weighs 160. So ahead of a massive fight, a massive step up in class, I don't really like that. I will say that Lomachenko, actually, this is their last fight. Lomachenko kind of looked bigger than Teofimo. So it's very interesting. Teofimo has age. I just want him to keep his weight in check. You know, obviously, if you can't work out, it is what it is. But, you know, maybe there's little things you could do with the pinched nerve. I don't know. I'm not his doctor or whatever, but it is alarming for him to weigh 160, but he has to make 135. And the thing, when I hear stuff like this, the thing I do not like is I don't like the potential for a built-in excuse. Like if he were to lose to Lomachenko and say, oh, I couldn't make the weight. You know, Kell Brook did this. He tried to, when he moved up to 160 to fight Golovkin, that's how much Teofimo's weighing. So just to put it in perspective, as a little side point, Teofimo's weighing how much weight Golovkin versus Kell Brook was contested at. But after that fight, you know, Kell Brook said, so basically, realistically, you know, my fight with Errol, I lost me fight because me chocolate brownie, and realistically, I wasn't at me true weight. You know, he said all this stuff after the fact, after he lost to not only Triple G, but went back down and fought as mandatory Errol Spence in his backyard. Errol Spence stops him, and then he said he wasn't at his true weight and he can't make 47 anymore. Now, years later, he's saying he can make 47 for Terrence Crawford. So, you know, I just don't like those excuses in boxing, stuff like that. Like after 6 years waiting for Mayweather-Pacquiao talk about his shoulder hurt, you know. You even had this situation with Wilder, you know, allegedly he said the costume. I just don't prefer that. I just want to see a fair fight. And, you know, if it's something that needs to be looked at for real, like Tyson Fury Glovegate, then that is what it is. But I don't want this fight to come down to ill preparation or, you know, Teofimo couldn't make weight or misses weight. You know, it just stuff like that lessens the moment, you know, you get to the weigh-in and you see one guy can't make weight or he loses his title on the scale. I just hope it don't come to that. So Teofimo, he's still young, so he says he can make weight. Him and his team are saying he can make weight, but it is a little bit alarming that he's weighed a career high before the best and biggest fight of the biggest test of his career. 2-time Olympic gold medalist with a better resume, and he's been calling for this fight, so I just hope he's ready. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I am doing, smash the like button. I drop daily content, live stream, cover fights when there are fights to cover, that kind of thing. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.